for Krista's pinch. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay, immediately I'm getting imagery of somebody rolling down a hill, like the egg rolls down the hill that they used to do, or children rolling down the hill, tumbling down the hill, tumbling down. Don't know what that's about. Wow, okay. Okay, you got to see this. It's crazy. All right. I don't know if you can see it well enough, but it is crazy. It's gone way out to the front. Tumbling down the hill, almost in a straight line. So we have on this side the underfed and undernourished stork that wants a little bit more pink. There's something you need to do to take care of yourself a little bit more. It's like undiscovered that you need to do. I'm getting the undernourished stork, but what I mean to say is flamingo. One is not the same as the other. The stork is not the same as the flamingo. Similar, but different. There's something you need to do that you need to do a little bit. Push yourself to take care of yourself. So this is like, sometimes we get this and we get change. Sometimes we get this, we get length in your stride. Sometimes we get things that are long or a big expectation. Make it bite-sized pieces, then you can do it, then you go forward. We've got the key, a little at a time, clips a little at a time. Something about the family tree going on here. We've got the key here. Now, this is honoring your own gifts, honoring what you want to bring forward, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. It doesn't mean your overall goal shouldn't be bigger and more expansive, because it should be. You know when you are shortcutting. This is asking you to stretch a little. That would be the better term. Stretch, expand. It's asking you to do that in a way that nourishes you. There's something here with the clothespin that's something that needs to be held. We're getting expand again. Mo's coming through. Mo loves paper clips. She comes through on this a lot. Mo is one of my guides, and she does the Post-it notes and paper clips, and she loves this. She loves this clothespin. Yes, she wants the old-fashioned reference on the clothespin. And she's showing me, like, really stretching something out. If you're stretching something out on the line, if you're stretching it out on the clothesline, it dries easier. It smells fresher. It comes through cleaner. She's showing me the clothespin, and she's showing me this sheet hung on the line as if to, like, our grandma would hang up their clothes on the clothesline to dry, to air dry it. Something needs stretched out again. This term of stretching, expanding. Yeah, a little piece at a time. You have enough to anchor down. She's showing me the anchor. She's showing me clothespins and the sheet coming, this sheet that is being stretched out, and then how you anchor it like double pins. Yeah, double pins on each end of this sheet. So you need to do something to anchor in, anchor down. I'm telling you, get rooted, get grounded. Anchor down twice, then do this stretch, and then anchor down twice again. Bookend the day. Treat these clothespins like bookends for the day. You're going to be stretching and doing something very, very new. Yeah, in a different kind of a way than you thought. Whatever is your typical routine that you exercise, whether you're doing 22 days of tarot like I just showed you, whether you're doing your meditation space, whatever, you need to stretch it to something a little bit different. Something that gets you feeling your body more, and I don't know what that is, but I think you do. Okay, going forward. Okay, we're going to flip this back down so you can see the charms again. So here we have the family tree and the heart, and again, okay, this might make sense to you. I don't know if it will, but it's not just the branches that we honor, the branches that stretch out. We also honor the roots that are so strong under here, under the base of the tree. All of that has been gone before, nourished, and is very, very grounded. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm getting there is an ancestor that had this gift that you have, that does what you do. Oh, excuse me. In modern times, we would say that did what you do, shares the gift. Yes, we'll send you signs. This is somebody that's in your lineage. It's more than honor the ancestors. This ancestor also had this gift. So if you're the healer in the family, this one would have been the healer in their family, in their time. That's what I'm saying. This gift is here. They share this gift. You share a connection with this one. I don't know why. Okay. I'm getting something like Lydia, Lisa, L name. I don't know what that is. And usually I don't even get that because I usually find that really hokey. But I'm getting L name, L name, L name. I don't know what this is about. I don't know what this is about. I don't know if it's Elizabeth, Lydia, Lisa. I'm not great in that kind of way. I tend to get real skeptic on that. That's what I'm getting though. So that's what I'm telling you. Something about L, L, L. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. It drives me nuts when Spirit gives me something like this because I tend to resist that a little bit. Yeah. And you can research and you can go back, and sometimes it's further back than we can even find. Like I remember, yes, okay. I remember asking my mother, who is Lucy? Who is Lucy? Who is Lucy? My mom didn't know, and we looked back and we couldn't find and we couldn't find. Yet Lucy is one of my guides and she shows up on the regular. Yeah. So be very aware. You can, yeah. Just let that be known to you. It doesn't have to make sense right away. All right, going back down to the charms. We see the cat and the bird here. This is showing me natural opposites. One might find the one as like the bird watching, or the cat is watching the bird out the window here. They might seem like natural enemies, yet they're not. This is something that this cat looks forward to seeing this bird. They know the limits. This is an indoor cat. I don't know why, but this one is. The indoor cat and the bird here. This cat is friends with the birds, even though they should be natural enemies. They are not. Very, very interesting. Okay, then we've got the flower that's in alignment here. Going forward, the bloom where you're planted. A little bit of marigold energy coming through. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, it's definitely marigolds. Don't know what that's about. It's coming through. It's coming through. Then we have coming up here the blue on this heart with the wings, and this scissors here is something that is cut things from the heart that hurt and going forward. This is what this is about. Understanding limitations, making a choice, being clear. If you see the scissors, it's about cut. You also could think of it like the Ace of Swords is knowing a truth. And there's also a little bit of the Three of Swords energy where you have a knowing that's a little bit difficult that needs cleared through the throat. That's what's coming through on that. Why? I don't know. And the marigolds are important. The buttery yellow is important. I don't know what that's about, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah. Look for all of that. Check all of that. Take notes. Oh, you know why? Okay, good. Good. You'll know what that's about. You guys almost always do. So it's like, okay. Yeah, and if you want to share why or put why or anything that excuse me, that resonates, and put that on the tube when you see your reading, that'd be great. Whatever. That works wonderfully. All right. Okay, that's the charms reading, guys. Let me take this cough drop and get some water, and we'll see what else we can do. All right. Holy cow. Yeah, that's a little bit wild to me. I think that part of the reason I get resistant to that is because some people are really great evidential mediums, and they will say things like that. And then there's a lot of people that are, and I don't say anything when somebody strikes me as, I just scroll on by. But just be aware, trust your intuition on things like that. Trust what your own discernment tells you. And I will always tell you, trust your higher self above me or any tarot reader ever, ever, ever. Your higher self is trying to tell you something. And usually tarot or psychics or people that have other gifts, if they say something and it resonates, it's just a reminder. It's just a heads up to let you know. Okay. And I really do think everybody has their own spirit squad, angel team, whatever it is that you want to say. But yeah, I think everybody has that. So that's a fabulous one. Okay. All right. Let me get a little bit of a drink and we'll keep going. You get it? I rocked your world with you get it 100%. I rocked your world with accuracy. So you trust your energy. Good. Because I'm going to give you guys things, even if I don't understand it. It's my job to bring whatever the message is through. And you guys understand it. And sometimes people will want to share details and give feedback on that. Other times it's more personal. It's like, not my job to get that nosy. Not my job to pry, even though I do get nosy. It's not my job to make anyone feel uncomfortable. This is a safe space. Whatever comes through, comes through. And sometimes if people don't understand the message, it's a matter of days. Then they get back to me and type me a note. Here's what, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. And I've really learned to just roll with it. To just absolutely roll with it. Because otherwise, I would be impeding the things, and that's not my job. My job is to just let it get through. Okay. All right. So it feels like it might be time to do the collective. Does that sound good? A blind? A blind? Okay. What are we seeing here? Sandra just paid for a blind just now. Okay. All right. I don't see that, but I trust it, so we're going to get looking. Hang on. For Sandra for a blind. 1 second. Okay. Give me just a second. I'm going to go over this way. My goodness. Sandra, what do you got going on? My Lord. That's 5 different decks that need to come through. So, we've got Sandra for a blind. No, for a mini. For a mini. Okay. All right. Well, Sandra, you're going to get your mini, but I'm pulling one off the top of each of these before we start the mini, and we'll see what's going on with that, because there's just too much of that coming through, and I'm not letting it go. So then we'll go into the mini. 1 second. We'll go in the order that I pulled them, and we'll see what's going on. Wild. Okay, flip this down. We've got this and this. This. That was last. And this. And I'm going here. Oh, no wonder. Okay. All right. We'll go into this in a minute. We're going to go into the tarot and get a mini going for you for whatever needs to come through. But we got Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. There's something about a truth that wants to kick into high gear for you coming forward. Then we've got St. Brigid, the priestess coming through. Fire and growth coming through. The time to shine is coming through. There's a freedom from the roots that needs to happen. There's a strong sense of connection coming through. There's a little bit of self-deceit going on. And underneath this one is victory. Look at that. That's coming through. And then the bone collector coming in. Okay, so I'm going to flip these so I can see them. We're going to get the rest of your tarot going, and we'll see what's happening. There is a lot of fire energy coming through right now. What is going on with that? A lot of fire energy. Okay. We're going to the Little Sister Tarot deck. Now, this is a newer one for me, but it's really a beautiful one, and I like it. It's very gentle. It's like Big Sister's looking out for you, and in this case, it feels like St. Brigid wants to come through. So St. Bridget wants to come through a lot. It says Brigid, and I read it Brigid, but it's Bridget. You got the devil energy in here, and you have the deceit energy here, the Four of Pentacles here, and the Wheel of Fortune. Something is being asked of you to move forward. The Wheel of Fortune's right here, asking you to move forward strongly. You're holding back something, and the devil energy right here is telling you can't do it. It's like you are meant to balance something. This is justice coming through here, and victory through here. These two came through like this. Remember? This and this. It's coming through like this and this. So let me look at this a little bit longer. The season for you has come, and it's no longer to be avoided. The season for you is like in the now. The self-deceit about a role that you played needs to be let go of. There doesn't need to be any holding back, holding on, or holding. It's not so much holding grudges. It's more like holding back. Holding on to old beliefs. That needs to be let go. Let go, let go. It doesn't serve you to hold that. Justice comes in a little easier for you when you let that go. Same deck, second deck. Let's get a line of 5 for here, and then we'll clarify with the other deck again. Let's see what's going on. And this is the little sister deck, and I knew I would want 2 of them. It's such a gentle, gentle deck. 7 of Wands, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Justice, and the 9 of Cups. Ooh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. All right. What we're seeing here is you've been doing something that's been holding a boundary, defending, defending, defending. And I'm asking for right now for you to let go of those defenses a little bit. I'm not asking you to compromise yourself or give up a boundary, but you can go about it in a way that is less defensive, and it will be very, very helpful for you. 10 of Cups, embracing something that is blissful is happiness, embracing every good blessing. There's something about slowing things down to the ticking of the clock. Yes, yes, I'm seeing the second hand on an old-fashioned clock when you watch it move, and you feel like, okay, it's going to move, and then boom, it moves. It's like in that moment. Yeah, slowing it down so it's the moment by moment. It allows you to understand the blessings a little bit more. It allows overflow to happen in a huge way for you. It's like a lot of gratitude comes through with this energy right here. So every blessed thing, everything that presented and came through that didn't feel like a blessing, that felt like, why am I having to learn this stupid lesson again? Give yourself a moment to re-examine that. There's blessings in it. There's blessings in it. Justice is coming through again. You had that before. You had that crossing over the devil, just like victory crossed over the deceit. The old way of doing, the old way that you fooled yourself, or the old belief system that you may have bought into, now it's time for the scales to balance in a new way going forward. Wheel of Fortune. That is strong, strong energy coming through, and it brought you towards the 9 of Cups. This is your wish fulfilled. This is your happiness, contentment, joy, freedom. There's a desire for you to be freely and truly yourself, that you want to do a little bit more, and you want to be able to trust yourself a little bit more. And this is something where you felt like maybe you trusted and got burned, but you're not going to get burned every time. That's not a true thing to believe, so let go of that. You can trust yourself. You can trust your discernment. You can trust your own intuition on this. This is huge for you. What's coming up in the next week that you need to know about this? This Ace of Cup overflow, the Justice, and the 3 of Cups, they want echoes, so we're going to let echoes come in through here. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and Death. Oh. 9 of Pentacles is this independent woman that occasionally checks outside the garden. She's set up for luxury. She's set up for leisure time. But sometimes she gets a little too isolated, a little too set back. So if you have where you're setting back kind of like a hermit and you've enjoyed that time, don't be afraid to go out of your garden once in a while. It's not just that the bird can go out of the garden. You can go out of your garden too. You're not just one role or another role. Here comes the worker, the worker, the worker. It's not just about being the worker, the worker, the worker. The person that you are, the woman that you are, the being that you are, needs to go beyond just the role of work. Enjoy life a little bit more. Yeah. Slow it down a little more. There's also like a slow stretch in the morning that's coming through. You know, when you yawn and you stretch so much you hear it in your ears and you can feel the equilibrium change in your ears. This is what's coming through. It's important for you. This is part of the transformation. Death card here. This is the slow stretch. It's the butterfly working its way out of the cocoon. It's what's the big change that needs to occur that is coming through. What is the end of something that needs to be allowed to end? And what is the change that you are ready to welcome? And this is where it gets difficult for you. The welcoming in change isn't something that you love to do. The welcoming in change is like, oh, that's a crock. I hate change. It's here. The change is here. The change has happened. There's going to be gifts in it that are good. Trust that. And then the Bone Collector's here. Bone Collector on the end of this with a victory. I'm getting like, what do they call those things? Like wind chimes? If you look here, I'm getting something that she's creating wind chimes. The stories act like wind chimes and tell the tale a little bit later. If you don't have wind chimes on your porch, I think you should. What is this about? Why is the Bone Collector so strongly on that? It's because there's secrets on the wind. You need to walk. You need to be in the wind. You need to understand that there will be music on the wind. There will be stories on the wind that you know. There will be ahas and epiphanies coming through on the wind for you. Page of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, this is the one that gets to be the lead character in their own life, but they have a tough time recognizing that it's time to do that. They have a tough time realizing that, hey, they are the Batman. The main character energy comes when you recognize the gift that you have. And it's not just that you're studying it and fascinated by it, but you're also willing to offer and willing to share it. And this is huge for you. And the Four of Swords. The retreat, the reclaim is coming through. The retreat you've done enough of. You get the rest you need, sure. Like here we have this Nine of Pentacles in the garden. Get the rest you need. But you're not meant to stay in bed forever and ever and ever. It's a reclaiming that needs to happen. What else is going on? One more to clarify that. The Two of Pentacles. It's a matter of striking balance between the gifts you have, the gifts you want to share, the time you take to yourself, and the time that goes forward. This is growth, fire, passion. St. Bridget's energy coming through strong, strong, strong. It's your turn to shine. It's not your time to shine. It's your turn. As if you needed to take turns and you yielded up a time where you were maybe not small, but less shiny for a season. Now it's your turn to shine again. It's like the light has been focused on you and you need to let it be on you and be comfortable in it. That's what I've got. That feels complete. That's complete. Wow, that was gorgeous. That's what I've got for you, honey. It's not the time to hold back at all. Not at all. And then I'm going to show you this one more time. It's saying confidence is your magic, and it's the sword of truth coming through here in a strong, strong way. Yeah. That's what I've got. That's huge. Huge, huge, huge. You're welcome, Sandra. I don't know what you are doing specifically that you need to shine in, but it is. There is a gift that you have that you can remember to use a little bit more for yourself. And whether the gift is drawing, whether the gift is patience and needlework, whether the gift is singing, whatever this gift is, tune into that and it helps you tune into self a little bit more strongly. I don't know what that's about, but it's something that's really, really important for you. Okay, Krista for a blind. Let me see, just one second. Let me get some water. Krista, goodness. Okay. Yeah, yes, these are it. 1 second. Let's go back in here. And these come back out. Okay. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Okay. Wow, we've got a little bit of cuckoo for you. We've got a little bit of light and a little bit of dark coming through. So let's see what we've got here. And these ones remind me of Where the Wild Things Are monsters. But I don't know what it is. It's not the Lonely Woods. I forget what this is. But probably it's the Wild something or other oracle deck. It's a beautiful one. Let's get 2 cards of here. Oh, and let me flip this down so you can see. Okay. Focus and the laughter heals. There's a period of frustration that has gone through for you that has been so much that you've been so hyper-focused, high intense on, that if you don't laugh or don't allow laughter to burst through, then you're blocking something. Sometimes, okay. Sometimes we get ourselves on a project and we get so intensely focused on it that we can't let go and we get too serious. And you need to make more room for laughter in here. There's also a good cry that comes from laughter, a sense of relief. My son and I built a bookshelf once, and it wasn't the most effective use of our time. He didn't want me bossing him, but he didn't want to read the directions either, as sometimes men do. We ended up really cranky with each other, really, really frustrated. Then we realized the ridiculousness of the situation, and we had to have a really good belly laugh about it because it was like, okay, all right, whatever it is whatever it is. So the bookshelf ended up about half the size that we thought it would be. But hey, whatever. And I've got that in my room to this day. Laughter heals. Yeah, it is the healing medicine. You always say it's the healing medicine. It is. And it's going to help you shift out of this hyper-focus back into something more reasonable. So if you're looking for something and you've got it under the microscope, and you're looking under the microscope for, maybe a doctor's looking for a certain kind of shape in a cell or in the blood work of something. He can't go do anything else if he stays looking at the microscope. He's got to take the knowledge he's gained, translate that, or inform someone of what he's seeing, and then treat what's going on, right? This is what's happening. You can't just stay forever looking in the microscope. Okay, we've got this coming in, and this is, I think, what is this? I want to call it the Sacred Grandmothers, and that's the wrong name, but it always reminds me of that. Anyway, I think it's a Sacred something. I don't know if it's the Line of Fairchild on this, but it's a gorgeous oracle deck. Okay, the next message that I've got coming through for you. We've got the visions of life beyond death. Be the hunter, not the hunted. And after the storm. Again, this is referencing right here. This is referencing here for you. This is after you see what the problem is, after you've identified what the problem is, then what do you want to do? Then you take a new course. Then you're charting something. You're taking the active role instead of being, you know, when people say it's the difference between thinking yourself as a victim or not. You're not likely to think of yourself as a victim ever. But sometimes things happen that are beyond your control, or sometimes you get hyper-focused on a certain aspect of things. You need to step back and look at it from a different role, a different space. This is saying be the hunter, not the hunted. I don't ever feel the victim energy or the hunted coming off of you. But sometimes you get a little bit worn out and weary. And this feels like you need to shift it up, shift your role a little bit, and it feels like you get to see a little bit differently. Now, visions of life beyond death. This is asking for you to let the wisdom come through. And this is letting the grandmother wisdom come through. A lot of owl imagery in this for you right here, 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 coming through strongly. The owl imagery is important for you. This isn't the time of years where you normally see owls. You would see them normally like if you're walking around the markets and stuff, you're going to see them at Halloween time. That just makes sense. That's just how marketing goes, you know. This is saying there is owl imagery and white wing imagery. So look for birds of white wing, whether it's seagulls, owls, doves, whatever. The white wing energy is coming through. Yeah. Like the white wing dove, the white wing energy is coming through. There's something about this that enables flight, enables movement, enables transformation to go a little lighter, a little easier. You catch the thermals a little easier. It's like your feathers have dried. It's like your feathers have dried. I don't know what that's about, but your feathers have dried. So now you're able to fly a little bit more. I'm not sure what that's about, but that's what's come through. Okay, then we got the Pastel-Halloween, the Halloween cards that I don't know why I just couldn't set them down. And then I got the Blood Moon Oracle also for a little bit of shadow work challenges for you. So we're going to see what's going on with that. Oh, okay. All right. We'll take it. Hang on. I'm going to flip this down so you can see. All right. We've got Witchy Charm here, and we've got literally night wings going on. Really, really wild. The wings are important to you. You're going to see them everywhere. I didn't think we'd see them in this. The shadow and opposite of white wing, we have night wings and a bat coming through. It says navigate through the darkness, soar through the obstacles, trust your senses. Unseen guidance is at hand for you. Really, really wild to see this. And then Witchy Charm. Harness your power, true magic within. Create your own destiny. And spell transform all. I want to see this again. There's something about your mind being very inquisitive that serves you well. There's something about the inquisitive nature of you, the curiosity. This is what's going to lead you to see, maybe not beyond the veil, through the veil, piercing the veil. Yeah? Yeah. This is beyond death. You're going to be able to see. Yeah? Throngs. I'm getting throngs. What I'm getting is throngs. So I'm getting ancestors in the way back and future. You will be able to see ancestors, and even to some degree, when you're ready, you'll see descendants. Now, that is a wild thing to say, but it's true. Some women will see their children before they're born. They'll see them. They'll have visions of them. This is like that because you're seeing before they're here. You're seeing a little bit of future, a little bit of descendants. You're seeing all of this, how it comes together. We're getting the figure eight, the lemniscate, whatever it is, the figure eight on its side. You're seeing the balance in that, flipping it upside down, flipping it upside down. And yes, blueprints, DNA, family. You're seeing how one is connected. You're seeing the connections of the way back down to here. You say, OMG, you saw your son before he was born when you were a teenager? Yeah. Yeah. You've had gifts of seeing, of sight and seeing, visions of life beyond death, before and after. Like, we live in this linear time space that's a parentheses, right? We're born, we die, the time in between. We've got these parentheses on. You've been able to see beyond those veils or beyond those parentheses for forever. For as long as you've been here, you've been able to see this. This is something about harnessing this and seeing this and letting your curiosity and, again, your inquisitiveness give you wings in order that you navigate, in order that you fly. You're going to take a little bit of the shadow aspects. You might see things that startle you once in a while. Don't let it startle you too much. Just take it as what it is. Take it as, if you have wonky dreams or really crazy dreams that don't make sense, look for the deeper meaning. If somebody is trying to connect with you and you haven't connected with them, and it seems like it's just kind of weird, it might be that they're trying to find a sense of belonging rather than that kind of connection. Maybe like somebody sends up a flare gun off of a speedboat. I don't know, right? And you're like, that's weird. Nobody in our family has a speedboat or a flare gun. But they're sending up a message. They're sending up a signal. You understand it? Gotcha. Good. You have been recently. Okay. And the other thing from the Blood Moon Oracle for you, let's see what's going on. Spinning a web. Ooh, gorgeous energy. Says everything is connected. Sticky situations, delicate yet strong moves. You weave your destiny. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I want one more from here. One more. You understand the links on this web and the vibration on the web and where they are. Oh, okay, cards down. I can't duplicate the music of it. It's the theme song from Somewhere in Time. It's Jane Seymour and Christopher Reeves are in this show Somewhere in Time. Yeah. Christopher Reeves lays down and he dreams and he goes back in time. Sweetie, I think you can travel the web in such a way, much like he did. You know it, the penny. You know it. Yeah, good, good, good. Yeah, this is like it. You know how to travel the web. So when you get in the dream space or you're traveling the field, the Akashic field or the records, forward or backward or forward, you're shook. Yeah, that song is playing. It would do you well to listen to that music and then lay down and let your brain take you, because you know that music is meant to carry, because you've seen the movie, you've seen how it carries, and you know that you can be carried on a tune, you can be carried on a note. Yeah, that will open up some interesting stuff to you. All right, what else do we got? Jumping ahead, leveraging your talents to succeed, getting a big break, a leap of faith, and balancing emotions. That's the other thing that's challenging that you need to do. And I don't know what it is about the frog. You know, there's a shop that Stephanie is sometimes at, our Stephanie, and it's called the Mystic Frog. And it's a fun one. If you're ever in Pleasant Grove, Utah, it's great. Frog is your totem. Yeah. Yeah. There's something about this that is just very, very wild for you. You understand this. This feels very, very complete. Your inquisitive nature, allow it to be like touring through that movie or touring through a library, opening a book and a story. And if you see a story that is a little bit spooky, tooky, woo-woo, don't get startled. Just close the book or whatever. But just allow yourself to explore it and then step back into your own space. Get very, very rooted. Like, think of chakras from root to crown and get lined up and then go in through your day so you're not off balance for the day. But frog is your totem, 10,000%. Yeah, this was a very, very woo-woo one, but that's what I've got for you. That's complete. That's amazing. Yeah, and it's why you're not supposed to hyper-focus. You're supposed to drift and travel in a way that is of more ease and of more play and of more fun. And Nell likes me mentioning that. She's kicking her foot in the water. And yeah, play will help you understand a little bit easier. When we get too serious about it, we get in our way. So that's what I've got. That feels very complete. Holy smokes. That was big. That was gorgeous. Love that for you. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, that's what I got. Exactly. And the charms bookended with the clothespins. Yeah. If you got it, you got it. So good. Good. Excellent. List is clear as far as you know. Great. Okay, good. Let me get a sip of water and we'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll do a collective. Ignore me, send a popular vote. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Hey, Lisa, good to see you. You are welcome. You are so welcome, honey. So welcome. Hey there, Crystal. Hey. I thought we would do a collective, and the Sassurabito deck was calling me earlier today. And I have 3 of them, but I want to see what's going on with it. So we're going to take a look in the Sassurabito. All right. Let's see what's going on for the collective for this. We'll flip this down a little bit. Sassurabito, what do we need to know for the next day or so? This is just a heads up for Monday, Tuesday, okay? Just what do we need to know? Heads up. Whoa. Things are going to happen in a quick way, but we need to make some cuts, make some choices, be important about our work. This is where we set boundaries. We make the choices. The 8 of Wands is going to be here soon. Things will start happening very soon. I'm getting something about like the 3rd week of May. Things are going to feel like they're really accelerated. But right now we need to know we got to get clear about having our ducks in a row and setting up our boundaries. This is usually about just straight boundaries, straight boundaries. The 7 doesn't usually come with the 8 right by its side, but it's coming in with the 8 right by its side on this one. Don't know why, but be aware. This is boundaries. 7 of Cups. Don't go for delusions. This is smoke and mirrors, confusion, delusion, all that kind of nonsense. Don't be fooled. We know what we know. When you know a certain truth, you know it. Nobody else has to validate that truth for you to know something is true. When you know something to the bones, it doesn't matter what other people tell you. It's not an opinion. It's known. It's understood. I'm getting the reference of the old geometry book. You crack it open. It says, given that A is 7 and B is 12, what is 7 plus 12? And then if they change the givens, that A is suddenly 30 and B is suddenly 50. So given the givens, you know what it is that is true. You know it. Given the givens, you know what is true. Other people may not see it, but given that this is this and this is this, boom. And somebody else may come in and try and tell you, no, the givens and the variables are different, and here's the bullshit, blah, blah, blah. It's like, how do you say shut up politely? Yeah, it needs to be shut down, turned down, dialed down, turned off. If there's too much squawk bok noise coming at you, if there's too much noise, whether it's news, whether it's drama queen friends or drama queen family or people that just want to bring their problems and, drop a bag of shit at your doorstep for no reason in particular, it's not yours to sort. So dial that down. The smoke and mirrors need dialed down. Your boundaries need to be firmly in place, firmly honored. Firmly honored. This is nonsense. You have to make a choice. This is you holding your boundary and making a choice. All right, one more. The 2 of Cups. This is perfect partnering and pairing. This is also trusting your higher self. This is to do with business and friendship, kindred souls and soulmates. You know where to spend your time. You know where to spend your energy. And you know what you need to step into. Now, some of us need to step into, this is coming through. Some of us need to step into a time where we're honoring our higher self and pairing with that a little bit more. This is what it's asking us to do. Open up our own soul in a different kind of a way. This is huge for us. And then the 5 of Swords. Leave the battlefield. When people want to be claws out, just leave the battlefield. You don't have to repeat the lesson. You don't have to waste your breath. When people ask you to justify, defend, explain, it's like, enough is enough on that. You really don't have to. Anything else? Yeah. It feels like there's one more in here. Ha! Queen of Wands. Love it. Now, she is the territorial queen. She's the most approachable. She's the most sensual, actually. And she's very fiery. She's the one that sits as if she were a man. In the Pamela Coleman Smith, she sits with her legs firmly planted like a dude would sit. She's not sitting lazily-like, all right? And she knows the power that she has. She knows what she needs to do and where her boundaries are. She is very clear on this. Queen of Wands knows and demands justice absolute, wants that absolute, demands you hold your boundaries absolutely strong for yourself today and tomorrow. Be very keenly aware of your boundaries. Got that for you. All right, that feels very complete. That's what I've got for the collective, guys. So, all right. That's where it's at. And if there's anyone else on the list, let me know. We're going to do last call. And if this is last call for today, then I'll probably be back on Wednesday. Well, I will be back on Wednesday at 11. But that's what I've got going on. You can hear my voice is getting stronger again, which I tried actually singing yesterday, and it was like, oh, you're a little early bird. So I couldn't do that one. But it's like, okay, we'll see what's going on. Anything from the crew? Yeah, let's see what Lucy's got. Lucy wants me in the certain decks that are hers. Where are they then, Lucy? Oh, actually, she wants me in the Alice deck. We'll go here. I was looking for the Mind's Eye Tarot because that's the one I associate with her most. And the Alice deck. A story you were told from a long time ago is actually more real than anyone would know. The history that is there is only what they would want to share, and they only shared a little bit. There is more history than has been recorded. There has been more of you here than has been experienced or noted in the books. There is more of you here than has been before. There is more of you now than has been before. Experience, experience, experience before time, before ink, before press. Yes, experience in life after life, learning, acquiring, doing, exiting, learning, acquiring, doing, exiting, learning, acquiring, doing, exiting. Thrice you've learned this lesson, and thrice is enough to put it into your coding, into the spiritual loop, the spiritual link. Yes, she's showing me a crystalline white image of DNA strand. This is the spiritual DNA that is in here. Allow this to come through for you. Allow this to be more present in you. The gifts that are here, you have earned the right to have. You have earned the right to share. You have earned the right to claim your gifts. Don't hold back. Don't withdraw from those gifts. Don't allow yourself to be talked out of or talk yourself out of the gifts that you know you have. Honor your truth. Move forward in it. Stand strong in it. Be here. Walk the earth in this now moment. Page of Swords. Wow. Honor the truth that you're bringing forward in this now moment. This is huge, huge, huge for us today. Huge for us today. That's what Lucy had for us today. It's not usually so directly through, but that's how it was. Hey there, Missy. Hey. So that's what she's bringing forward. The sort of truth that wants to come forward, the knowing that we have. Strong. Not to be withheld. Nobody doubts the strength of an eagle, ever. Wow. Yeah, in this deck, it comes through almost like the dodo bird, as if somebody would be trying to confuse us, and yet we know clearly what's going on. Yeah, this deck is gorgeous. I'll show you a little bit more of this. Hey, Bro Pack, good to see you. This is the Alice and Oz deck. So it's the Journey to Wonderland, Journey Through Wonderland. Oops, that one's upside down. Better right side up, yeah? But isn't it interesting? It's absolutely gorgeous. There's another frog as a messenger. Just saying. Frog is the messenger for you. We'll do one more. And then the Fool. Really, really gorgeous. All right. That's what I've got. If there's another reading, then I'll do the reading. If not, maybe we'll call it a day, and then I'll be back on Wednesday. I think that's probably what I should do. So... Kim, how are we looking up there? Yeah, that was wild. When it comes through, it just comes through. So we let it just go. Yeah, I used to get in my way a little bit more. And I'm still learning too, guys. Everybody is still learning. Okay, if it's clear, then I'm going to let you guys go for today. And I hope to see you all back here on Wednesday at 11. I will be here. Hopefully, voice will be a little bit stronger. I hope to be able to do some singing in between time, because I do a lot of sound healing type of stuff, and I haven't been able to do that in the last month. So it's like it's coming back, it's coming through, and I know the deeper lesson on that. So for me, there's a lot of deep spiritual growth lesson about boundaries and that kind of thing. So be good to yourselves, take care of yourselves. Much love to you all, and I will see you Wednesday. Bye, guys.